Hey everyone, it's Don again with another vinyl haul for you. It's been at least a few months since I recorded my last video, and so my hair is, getting pretty long. Yeah, I'm not a hat person. I don't like hats, but I've just been wearing hats backwards just to, keep the hair away. But so I picked out another haul. Again, this is another old one I got a while back. I didn't really look into it. I know a couple of the records that are in here, but generally I'm not too sure. And so I'm going to go through it and remember what I can about it. And comment your thoughts, see what you think about the records I got. And yeah, let's get into it. I got my vintage Beach Boys Pendleton brand shirt on. Maybe we'll get some Beach Boys in this haul. Let's see. Okay, so starting off with some Beatles. This is That Time Forgot by the Beatles. I paid $13 for this. Well, actually, I had like a 10% off coupon. There was for this record store, you buy like a card, and with that card, then you get 10% off all the other purchases you make for the next year. This is like some bootleg, made in the 80s, 1982. Just has some weird stuff on it. I'll try anyway. I don't know why I do. Parenthesis, I just do. I'm really not even sure what this really is. But it's interesting, and it wasn't too expensive, so I figured I'd get it. And then here we have Beatles Greatest. I know this is not... I think this is like Holland or something. This was not released in the US, I don't believe. This might be from Holland. Yeah, actually not too sure. But another one that was $13. The one to find is the one I wanted. So Beatles Greatest Hits, even though it's not really the Beatles Greatest Hits. Maybe it was released earlier, and that's why. But yeah, it just is like a lot of early Beatles stuff. I think the farthest it goes seems to be Hard Day's Night songs. But yeah, so that's cool. This is one that I wanted for a while. And my girlfriend's dad got this for me for Christmas. If you're a fan of CCR, you might know this band. This is the Gollywogs, and this is Fight Fire, the complete recordings. I don't know if it's actually like 100% complete, but it's at least the vast majority of all the songs. And I think this band, this precursor to CCR, is pretty underrated. So here we go. This is a really nice copy of Beatles 65, the original stereo pressing of this. It's not easy to find really nice copies of early Capitol Beatles albums. So I put this one in its own brand new shrink and its own sleeve. So, I paid $17.98 on January 6th of 2020. So this one, I think my girlfriend got this one for me. It's another one that I've been meaning to get for a while because it's a good album, but never did. So this is the Blue Album, I think it's just called. It's just actually called the Blue Album. And I guess it's just called Weezer. But this is a great album. I was getting super into Neil Innes at the time that I bought this next record. He's kind of like if there was an extra member to Monty Python, he would be it. He was in like Monty Python, The Holy Grail. I really like the Ruddles movie, which is a parody of the Beatles. He's one of the main people in that. And he's great. And him and Eric Idle from Monty Python did this record, The Rutland Times, which was based off their TV show, The Rutland Weekend Songbook. And so I thought it'd be cool to get this. I got this at a record store in Maryland. Paid $10 for it. I just thought that was really cool to find because I don't think I saw anything like this with them before. And then all of a sudden, when I was getting into them, and getting into Neil Innes, I found that. So also I got into like the Bonsai Dog Doodah band, which Neil Innes was also a part of. And then this, I think this is one that's bootlegged. Maybe this is a bootleg. I haven't looked into it, so not too sure. But this is Here the Beatles Tell All, an early VJ Records album. I paid only $5 for it, so if it's not authentic, it's whatever. It's not necessarily the best album to listen to. It's just like interviews and stuff, I think. Nothing too crazy, but still a cool album to have to add to my Beatles collection. I'm a big Beatles guy, so. Ooh, this is one I was looking for a while. This is Magic Christian Music by Badfinger. Every time I would see this, it'd be somewhat expensive, and so I finally found it for a decent price, and so I bought it. This is a different record store on that same trip that I got that, also up in Maryland, in Frederick, Maryland. Yeah, this is a cool album. Paid $12 for it. Has Come and Get It, the song written by Paul McCartney, Dear Angie. But yeah, overall, this is a very good album. Ooh, this is a different record store. There's like 3 or 4 record stores on like one street up in Frederick, Maryland. They're pretty cool. The one of them closed. I forget. I think it was the one where I bought the Hear the Beatles Tell All, which is really unfortunate. I think due to COVID. Not 100% sure, but yeah, there's another record store there that I got this, which is a very early pressing of the Beatles Help. This is Spanish. I was looking into it, and I couldn't tell whether it was a 1965 or 1967 pressing. It has this Odeon label on it. I couldn't tell. There didn't seem to be that much information, so if anyone knows or can help me out. But super cool. Has like the different text on the front cover there, and the Odeon logo and everything. I like collecting foreign Beatles pressings, so it's really cool to get. So a little bit pricey. I mean, it was $30, so it's not cheap, but still, you don't find stuff like this that often. So I figured I would get it. That's 3 more here. So, I also got the single in here. This is at a record store in Alexandria, Virginia, and this is Crooked Beat Records. I got just these 2 records there on that trip. For the single, this is the song Si Si Je suis un rockstar by Bill Wyman from the Rolling Stones. Hopefully I didn't completely butcher that. But that's a really weird, cool song, and so I was really enjoying that song recently, and I saw that at the store. I was like, well, gotta get that. I did pay $9 for it, though. It seems, unless this says differently. Nope, it looks like that's what I paid. But so, yeah, cool to find that. And then in addition, I was really getting into, I have been into Cap Calloway for the last few years. Very underrated, I think. He was popular, I think, in starting in the late 20s, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too big into the history of him, but I know he's really pretty big in the 30s. And there's another album by him that was made in the late 50s, Heidi Heidi Ho, released in 1960, that I absolutely love. And he did Betty Boop cartoons, and he was involved with that in a way. His songs were in those, and also some of his dancing was rotoscoped in there. But this is Stormy Weather. I guess this is just the soundtrack to the movie Stormy Weather, which I think was released in '43. If I'm not mistaken. I have been meaning to watch it. Still haven't watched it. There's a really famous clip from that movie, the Jump and Jive, that Cap Calloway performed at the end of the movie with the Nicholas brothers. They did tap dancing and some pretty insane dancing. You should check that out. That's a great clip, and I've watched that clip so many times, but haven't yet to watch the movie. But this has some really great songs from Cap Calloway, and then some other people that I don't really know. There's Fats Waller on here, and then a few other ones I do not know. But yeah, that was really cool to find as well. Got that. Oh, and here we go. got some Beach Boys for my Beach Boys shirt. This is Wild Honey. There was an antique store, like an antique mall up there, and I saw this for $20. And this is a really, really nice copy of Wild Honey by the Beach Boys. It's still in the shrink there, and so I put it in its own. If I find one that's like in really good shape or one in the shrink, I tend to clean it up and put it in a new sleeve immediately. Whereas other ones like those, like I don't necessarily need to right away. Like before I make a video, I like to try to keep it in the original condition that I bought it in beforehand. But yeah, ones like these I try to clean up immediately. So yeah, put it in its own paper sleeve there. Finding these Beach Boys albums in good shape is kind of difficult. So it's really lucky to find this. This is a mono version as well. And if you haven't heard this album, check it out. I think that the later Beach Boys albums, like post Pet Sounds, tend to be ignored a little bit when they shouldn't be. And then to top it all off, we have one more here. This is another one that, you know, it's obviously a great album. A lot of people know it. A lot of people love it. Just finally got it. I think my girlfriend got it for me. Not 100% sure. Yeah, this is Nirvana's Nevermind. This is a newer pressing of it. It's kind of hard to find the originals. Well, I know that they are there, but same with the Weezer one. It's a reissue, obviously. But most people who get into music, I feel, really like this album. It's a super popular album. So it's not anything crazy or I have to explain too much. But obviously, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it because it's great. But yeah, finally got that on vinyl. Probably was $20, whatever it is. But yeah, so that was that haul. Again, got some more hauls waiting to be pulled out and then have videos made about. So I'll do that here in the near future. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you think of the haul and what I got in this one. And yeah, hope to see you next video.